Today is the year 1983. Welcome, guys, to a brand new series on the channel. It is going to be NBA history resimulation, but with the slight twist. We are going to do random draft classes throughout this series. So we have a wheel. I'll go ahead and show you guys the wheel real quick. There's the wheel. So we'll go ahead and spin it. Whatever draft class it lands on, that is a draft class that we will be importing to that year. So instead of the 1984 draft, we could have the 2007 draft. We could have the 2003 draft. We could have the 2023 draft. And that's as high as it's going to go, by the way, up to the 2023 draft with Victor Wembanyama. So we could see Wembanyama in the 80s or 90s, which would be kind of interesting, or the 2000s, 2010s. We'll see what happens. So anyways, let's get on to it. By the way, hope you guys are excited for the series. If you are, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this series. And also, by the way, this video is going up the second the Denver Nuggets and the LA Lakers tip off the NBA season. And if you guys don't know, and you guys can kind of see the logo right there, I'm a Nuggets fan, and you know, we get to celebrate tonight. So I am very excited for tonight. Wouldn't be shocked if the Lakers won. I think the Lakers are a good team, and obviously you kind of see it a lot, right? Like the Chiefs lost on their banner night last year. I think the Warriors lost on their banner ring night. So I won't be shocked if the Nuggets lose tonight. If they do, look, I mean, it's game one, doesn't matter, but it will be fun to see the ring ceremony and obviously the first ever banner being dropped for a Denver Nuggets championship. So that will be a lot of fun. I'm very excited, but let's get on to this series. Oh, actually, I was going to let you guys know, like, comment down below, who's your guys' pick to win the NBA Finals? Let me know in the comments below. You guys, I mean, for me, I do think the Nuggets are the best team in the West. I think the Lakers are close behind. I'm not going to buy into Phoenix until I actually see them play. And I don't think Nurkic was a good pickup for them. But, you know, you never know. If you guys are curious more about what my thoughts are on the NBA season, I actually do a podcast with my friend Steven. So if you want to check that out, that is in the description down below. And let's get on to this series and what draft will we have first. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel and see what draft class will be entering in the 1984 NBA season. And it will be the 2008 NBA draft. I don't think that's a great draft. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of forgetting. Katie was in 2007. Oh, actually, is 2008 Derrick Rose? Yes, it is the Derrick Rose draft. Wow, so instead of Michael Jordan, it's going to be Derrick Rose. Kind of interesting there. Got Michael Beasley, OJ Mayo, Russell Westbrook we'll see in the 80s. Pretty cool. Kevin Love, Eric Gordon, Gallinari. It's a solid draft. You got Patrick Ewing Jr. Is that a fake player in here that's just randomly in here? Because I don't think Patrick Ewing has I have no idea, actually, if that's the case. I have no idea. That might just be a random thing. Or, I mean, I guess I could look it up. But I didn't know. I mean, I guess I didn't pay that much attention to the draft back then as I do now. Oh, yeah. Wow, okay. He was the 43rd pick in the 2008 draft. Did not know that. Obviously didn't play long at all. I think he played... Did he play just one season? He did. Only 7 games. I wonder if he got injured. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. I don't remember Patrick Ewing Jr. Being even in the league. But obviously he only played 7 games. So, you know, something happened. I have no idea. Anyways, I'm not going to look it up. So it will be interesting to see how Derrick Rose turns out to be in the 80s and 90s. But let's go ahead and sim year one, see what happens. So the 1983-1984 NBA season is now over. And Magic Johnson wins MVP, averaging 20 points per game, 9 rebounds, 14 assists, and a steal per game. Ralph Sampson wins Rookie of the Year. Kevin McHale wins Sixth Man of the Year. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar wins DPOY, averaging 19, 11, and 2 blocks per game. LaSalle Thompson wins Most Improved. Brad Nelson wins Coach of the Year with the LA Lakers. On the All-NBA first team, we got Magic, Isaiah, Larry Bird, Dominique, and Moses Malone. On the second team is Alex English, Gus Williams, Mark Aguirre, Julius Erving, and Jeff Rowland. All-NBA third team, we got Ricky Green, Walter Davis, Cliff Robinson, Bernard King, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. All defensive first team, we got Moncrief, Magic, Larry Nance, Buck Williams, and Kareem. Second team, we got Paul Pressey, Maurice Cheeks, Larry Bird, Julius Erving, and Jack Sikma. And here's your all-rookie first team, Clyde Drexler, averaged 13, 4, and 2 with the Portland Trailblazers. So let's move on to the NBA players. Obviously, this year doesn't really matter a whole lot because, you know, we've simulated this year plenty of times. So we'll just go round by round here. The Atlanta Hawks, Indiana Pacers, New York Knicks, New Jersey Nets, the Denver Nuggets, the San Diego Clippers, San Antonio Spurs, Dallas Mavericks are all eliminated. Heading into round 2, the LA Lakers, looks like they're going to advance over Phoenix. The Bucks, the Jazz, the Sixers, and the Suns have been eliminated. So we've got the Lakers versus the Trailblazers. Obviously, Fat Lever, Jim Paxson. Wow, Clyde's coming off the bench for that team. Interesting. Okay. And then you got Magic, Cooper, Wilkes, Worthy, and Kareem. Bob McAdoo coming off the bench. For Detroit, you got Isaiah, John Long, Tripucka, Cliff Livingston, Bill Laimbeer, Vinny Johnson. For Boston, Gerald Henderson, Dennis Johnson, Larry Bird, Cedric Maxwell, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale. So let's go ahead and go game by game here. Game 1 goes to Portland and Detroit. Game 2 also goes to Portland, but Boston will tie up their series with Detroit. Boston takes a 2-1 series lead. LA gets a game, so they're down 2-1. Portland takes a 3-1 series lead. Boston as well takes a 3-1 series lead. The Detroit Pistons lose in 5. The LA Lakers take game 5, and then they will be eliminated in 6. We'll have the Boston Celtics and the Portland Trailblazers in the NBA Finals. And look at Clyde Drexler as a rookie, averaging 16 and 4 in the playoffs, helping his team get to the NBA Finals. Portland could win their first NBA title in franchise history. Game by game we go, and the Celtics win game 1. Boston will win game 2. The Blazers will win game 3. Boston is up 3-1, and Portland makes it 3-2. Will we go to a game 7? We will not. And the Boston Celtics are NBA champions once again. Larry Bird wins Finals MVP, 30 points, 9 rebounds, 6.8 assists, a steal, nearly a block per game, shooting 58.8% from the field. Oh, wow, you can override players now. Is this like a new update or... Huh, that's cool. And it shows everyone's stats during the finals. Actually, we might look at this from now on. This is really cool. So like Robert Parrish averaged 22 and 12. Calvin Nat, 13 and 6. We can look at the leading scorers in the NBA Finals. Jim Paxson averaged 20 a game. Let's see, Clyde averaged... oh, wait, no, it's showing just... I think it's just showing the playoffs, actually, when you click on them. That's unfortunate. I wish it would show averages, but you can't unless it's over here. No. I don't get it. Why don't they... Everyone cares about the averages. No one cares about the total points. Why do this? What is wrong with 2K? I don't... Let me know in the comments below. Is there a way to see the averages here? Because if you click on them, it's just going to show their playoff stats. So let me know in the comments below if you guys know. I don't understand why 2K would do this. I mean, I guess we could do it manually. Like 134 divided by 6 is just annoying. I don't want to do that. I don't understand. NBA looks at averages. We don't look at totals. I don't get it. Anyways, moving on. The Celtics are NBA champions. Let's get on to the offseason. Also, we will be doing normal historic changes. We won't be changing anything or like delaying anything or whatever. We'll just kind of go how, everything's supposed to go. So a player foul down transition with clear path to the basket will receive. Oh, wow. Okay, so the clear path foul is now in the league. And let's head on to the draft lottery. Remember, at this point, it was just a coin flip. So it will be between the Washington Bullets and the Kansas City Kings. And this pick is more than likely for Derrick Rose. So let's go ahead and see who wins the lottery here, or the coin flip. And it will be the Kansas City Kings. They will more than likely take Derrick Rose in the 1984 NBA draft. On to the 1984 NBA draft, and with the #1 overall pick, the Kansas City Kings will select. They don't select Derrick Rose. The Kings continue to be the Kings. They take Michael Beasley. Well, we'll see if Michael Beasley's career ends up being better in the 80s than it was in the 2010s, basically. With the 2nd overall pick, the Washington Bullets will take Derrick Rose. Good pickup for the Washington Bullets. OJ Mayo will head to Chicago. The LA Clippers will select Kevin Love. The Houston Rockets will take Russell Westbrook. Ooh, so he's paired with Akeem, right? Oh, no, Akeem is not in that draft class. Never mind. I forgot. Akeem was supposed to be in the 84 draft class. So Russell Westbrook takes place for Akeem Olajuwon. With the 6th overall pick, the Dallas Mavericks will select Brook Lopez. At 7, the LA Clippers select Eric Gordon. At 8, the Portland Trailblazers, who were just in the NBA Finals, take Joe Alexander. The San Antonio Spurs will take Danilo Gallinari. The Philadelphia 76ers select Anthony Randolph at number 10. We'll go ahead and sim to the rest here and look at the rest of the picks here. JaVale McGee goes to the New Jersey Nets. Goran Dragic to the Mavs. DeAndre Jordan to the Sixers, NBA champion with the Denver Nuggets. DeAndre Jordan, just want to throw that in there. Robin Lopez heads to Portland. So Portland got a couple of picks after making it to the NBA Finals. They didn't really, their picks weren't great. I mean, they could have, I don't know at the end here who would have been better. I guess Gallo, right? I don't know. I mean, it's not, the depth in this draft isn't amazing. And then Roy Hibbert to the Lakers and Mario Chalmers to the Boston Celtics. The free agency seemed really quick, so we'll just go through it like this year. Philly didn't do much. Milwaukee, they re-signed Bob Lanier. Washington, they signed Patrick Ewing Jr. I guess he was undrafted, looks like. Interesting. And then they officially signed Batum, unless Patrick Ewing was a 2nd-round pick, and those are only 1-year deals. I think that's the case. Chicago, they don't do much. Cleveland, I don't know if there was any big free agents or not. I didn't look. So we'll just kind of go through this really quick. Wesley Matthews is in Atlanta. Nate Archibald signs in Utah. Let's see. George Johnson signs with the Kings. Bill Cartwright will re-sign with New York. The Lakers don't do anything. Jared Dudley was drafted by Dallas. I don't think there was really any big free agents. But we'll go through it and see. Elvin Hayes re-signs. All right. The Spurs didn't do much there. Seattle re-signed David Thompson and re-signed Fred Brown. The Blazers re-signed Jeff Lamp and Wayne Cooper. The Warriors re-signed Joe Barry Carroll. But yeah, I mean, not much this offseason. All right, so let's go ahead and do the wheel here and pick our next draft class. So the 1985 NBA draft will be replaced by another 2000s draft. It will be the 2006 NBA draft. All right, so we'll go ahead and remove that guy, and we will throw in the 2006 NBA draft. So the 2006 NBA draft, again, not like a super fun one, but you got Bargnani, LaMarcus Aldridge, Brandon Roy is a lot of fun. We'll see if By the way, I have injuries off. Just want to update you guys on what I have. So, like, injuries are off. Cap space is on. And then what other changes? I mean, that's about it. Obviously, I don't have any control on any of the teams. But JJ Redick is in this draft as well. So, not a super exciting draft, unfortunately. But hopefully the next year we get a good one. So the 1984-85 season is complete. Magic wins another MVP. Where is he at this point? Let's see. He is a two-time champion, two-time MVP. Wow, it's just his second MVP. I mean, I guess he's only 25. For some reason, I thought he'd have more. Or that he would have already won one. I don't know how it went in real life when he won his MVPs. But he has, what, 5, I want to say? Or does he have 4? Can't remember. Anyways, Derrick Rose wins Rookie of the Year. 23 points per game, 2 rebounds, 5.8 assists in Washington. Shot 53% from the field. Russell Westbrook wins 6th Man of the Year. 19 points per game, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. All right. So 2 rookies win 2 awards. Mark Eaton is a DPOY, averaging 4 points a game, but 2.9 blocks per game. Sleepy Floyd, 22.7 points per game, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, wins Most Improved. And Casey Jones is the Coach of the Year in Boston. Here's your All-NBA first team. We got Magic, Isaiah, Bird, Wilkins, and Malone. Second team, we got Floyd, Derrick Rose, Aguirre, Kellogg, and Ralph Sampson. So Rose making the All-NBA second team as a rookie. Alex English, Otis Birdsong, Julius Erving, Terry Cummings, and Jeff Verlin is on the All-NBA third team. All defensive first team, we got Moncrief, Magic, Larry Nance, Kevin McHale, and Mark Eaton. Second team has Clyde, Cheeks, Bird, Jones, and Ralph Sampson. Here's your all-rookie first team. Rose and Westbrook, we saw those numbers. Kevin Love averaged 13. Oh, no, that's not it. Where is it? 14 points per game, 10 rebounds, and a steal per game. Only shot 30, not basically 40% from the field. Not great. Nicholas Batum, also on the all-rookie team, averaging 9, 3, and 6. Wow, 6 assists. Okay. And then Michael Beasley, the first overall pick, averaged 16 points per game and 4.8 rebounds per game. Shot 51% from the field and nearly 58% from 3. I doubt he took a lot of threes, I'm assuming, because that is kind of crazy. Yeah, he only took 19 threes. But Michael Beasley, maybe it was a good pick for the Kansas City Kings. We'll look at the league leaders here. Dominique led the league in scoring. Purvis Short was second, and Bernard King was third. Bird at 27.5 points per game. Bill Laimbeer led the league in rebounds per game. Assists was led by Magic. Maurice Cheeks led the league in steals per game. And Mark Eaton led the league in blocks per game. And we'll go ahead and look at the NBA standings here. Boston won 61 games. They had the best record in the East. And the Utah Jazz had the best record in the West, led by Adrian Dantley. Jim Paxson is on that team. Mark Eaton, DPOY. Did they have a draft pick here? They did. They took Darrell Arthur, who averaged 3 points and 2 rebounds per game. So moving on to the NBA playoffs here. Go ahead and simulate round 1. The New Jersey Nets, Indiana Pacers, Atlanta Hawks, the Denver Nuggets, unfortunately, the Seattle Supersonics, the Washington Bullets, who made the playoffs after having the number 2 overall pick with Derrick Rose. They are eliminated. The Golden State Warriors and the Portland Trailblazers, the former Western Conference champions, are eliminated. So let's go ahead and take a look here. We got the Utah Jazz versus the LA Clippers. We looked at the Jazz roster there. Here are the Clippers with Norm Nixon, Ricky Pierce, Terry Cummings, Kevin Love, Bill Walton, James Donaldson. This is a good group, and Kevin Love getting to round 2 of the NBA playoffs. Pretty impressive. The LA Lakers are once again back, and they have pretty much the same squad here. They did take Roy Hibbert in the draft, and he's averaging 3 points and 2 rebounds per game. The Dallas Mavericks with Brad Davis, Orlando Blackman, Mark Aguirre, Jay Vincent. Let's see, who did they take in the draft? Oh, they took Brook Lopez, and during the regular season averaged 11 and 3 per game. In the East, we got Boston versus Milwaukee with Dennis Johnson, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Danny Ainge, and they selected. That's right. They selected Mario Chalmers. That's right. The Milwaukee Bucks with DJ Augustine, Sidney Moncrief, Marcus Johnson, Alton Lister, Bob Lanier, and let's see, obviously DJ was their draft pick, and he's starting right away. But I don't really see anyone else here that they might have drafted. The Detroit Pistons and the 76ers will face off here in round 2. Got Isaiah, Bill Laimbeer, and they took Mike Dunleavy. Oh, no, they did not. That's a different Mike Dunleavy. Never mind. Serge Ibaka. That's right. They took Serge Ibaka, and he hasn't been playing for them. And then Philly with Maurice Cheeks, Julius Erving, Moses Malone. They took DeAndre Jordan and Anthony Randolph in the 1984 NBA draft. So let's go ahead and sim through here. The LA Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks have been eliminated, and the Milwaukee Bucks and the Philadelphia 76ers have been eliminated. So we got the 1 and 2 seeds on both sides. We'll go game by game here. The Lakers and the Celtics win game 1. They both take a 2-0 series lead. They both take a 3-0 series lead, and that will do it. The LA Lakers are on to the NBA Finals as they sweep the Utah Jazz. Detroit gets game 4, but it doesn't matter. They are eliminated by the Boston Celtics in 5. So, can Boston win 3 straight NBA championships? Right? Larry Bird won Finals MVP a year ago. He's only averaging 18.8 points per game in the playoffs. Huh. Okay, maybe he just hasn't been playing a lot because his per 36 was way higher. But obviously they won it last year. It was his second championship, his first Finals MVP. He's a 6-time All-Star. Versus, obviously, Magic Johnson, who's a 2-time champion in 1980 as a rookie, 1982, and obviously a 2-time MVP back-to-back the last 2 years, and obviously Finals MVP in both of his Finals appearances. So both have 2 NBA titles. Who will get their third? Let's look at the starting lineups here. You got Magic, Cooper, Wilkes, Worthy, and Kareem. Basically the same 5. And then for the Celtics, you got Quinn Buckner, Dennis Johnson, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish. So on to game number 1. We'll do the simcast, actually. And after 1, the Celtics have a 14-point lead. Remember, they have home court. They had the best record in the league. The Lakers with the big second quarter, but Boston comes back with a big third, and they will win it 130-113. Larry Bird, 36, 7, and 5. Kevin McHale, 21 and 10. Robert Parrish, 20 and 13. For the Lakers, 23 for Wilkes. Worthy with 23. Magic a triple-double, 18, 10, and 13. On to game number 2. Once again in Boston, and after 1, the Celtics with a 3-point lead. At the half, though, the Lakers have taken a 3-point lead. A big third quarter for the Lakers. Can the Celtics come back here? They're down by 5. Down by 1 with 32 seconds to go. Now down by 3. And down by 4. That might do it. Yep, and that will do it. The LA Lakers take game 2, 109 and 103. Bird with 23, 5, and 6. Magic with 22, 9, and 8 in the win. On to game number 3. The Celtics with a 3-point lead after 1 in LA. They take a 6-point lead at the half, but the Lakers with a big third quarter, and they will go ahead and blow out. Well, I mean, blow them out in the second half, I guess. 112-96 is the final score. Bird with 23, 7, and 7. Magic with 34, 10, and 17. Good Lord. All right. The LA Lakers take a 2-1 series lead, trying to take a 3-1 series lead here in game 4 at home. But at the half, Boston up by 2. The Lakers once again a big third quarter here, a minute and a half to go, and that's going to do it. The LA Lakers will win game number 4 and take a 3-1 series lead. Bird with 20, Kareem with 20 and 13. Magic had 15, 6, and 17. Worthy with 27, and Wilkes with 20. Bob McAdoo off the bench had 19. And on to game number 5 in Boston. Can the LA Lakers wrap up their third NBA title in the last, 4 or 5 years? As the Lakers with a 71-62 lead. On to the fourth quarter here. And they're up by 11 with 5 minutes to go. And we'll go down to a minute 26 here. It's 120-111. And yeah, this is going to do it. We're going to jump in and watch the celebration. And that will do it. The LA Lakers are NBA champions once again. It's their first since 1982. So it was 3 years ago when they won. And Magic Johnson now has... Why is that? What? Well, that was a thing. Okay, Magic Johnson with his third NBA championship. That will be Kareem's fourth, I believe. And we'll see. I think Magic will probably win Finals MVP here as we watch the celebration and the trophy celebration as they hold up the old Larry O'Brien. I love the detail here that they have the old Larry O'Brien. That looks great. And Magic Johnson is the Finals MVP here in the 1985 NBA Finals. So Magic averaged 22, 8, and 14 in the final. Shot 60% from the field, 85% from the free throw line. And we can look at some of the other stats kind of. I mean, if you guys want to do the math here. The leading scorer in the series was Bird at 140 points total in 5 games. So that's about... that's less than 25 a game, I think, right? No. That's math. I don't know. I suck at math. I can't do it. Why don't they put the averages? It makes no sense. Anyways, Wilkes had 104 points. How many points did Magic have? Oh, wait. Can you see? No, never mind. I don't get why they don't put averages. Everyone goes by averages in the NBA. I don't get it. Anyways, Magic wins Finals MVP. Got some retirements here. Elvin Hayes. Apparently there was a Antetokounmpo back then. All right. Paul Westphal retires. But yeah, not a whole lot. We do have a Hall of Famer, though. That is going to be Elvin Hayes, who averaged 20 points and 12 rebounds in his career. A 12-time All-Star. By the way, I'm not writing everything down in a sheet this year, or at least with this series. Basically because we'll be able to go back and see everything. We're not changing, you know, the save file, right, in the game. So we can actually go back and look at our history with no problem. So I'm not going to write everything down or anything like that. We can actually go back and look in the game. Jersey retirements here. I'm assuming it will just be Elvin Hayes. Oh, or not. Wait, am I crazy? No, apparently he didn't get his jersey retired. All right. Nate Archibald and Paul Westphal, though, get their jerseys retired. And then as far as historic changes go, lottery picks are done via random weighted draw. Let's see, all lottery teams will have equal odds. Okay. And then the Kings are relocating to Sacramento. So who do they have? They have Michael Beasley, I think. Yeah, they have Michael Beasley. The Bulls changed their uniforms. The Lakers changed their floor. And the Denver Nuggets changed their uniforms and floor. We'll go ahead to the draft lottery. And remember, this is for the 2006 NBA draft. The Bulls, Rockets, Kings, Spurs, Knicks, Mavericks via Cleveland, and the Phoenix Suns are all in this lottery. And with the number 1 overall pick, the Houston Rockets get the first overall pick. Chicago will be at 2, Kings at 3, Suns at 4, Spurs at 5. And with the first overall pick in the 1985 NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Adam Morrison. What a pick. With the second overall pick, the Chicago Bulls select Andre Bargnani. It's a good pick. The third overall pick, the Sacramento Kings get LaMarcus Aldridge. So they got Michael Beasley and LaMarcus Aldridge on that team. The Phoenix Suns take Sheldon Williams. Patrick O'Brien heads to San Antonio. Tyrese Thomas heads to Dallas. Rajon Rondo will be drafted 7th overall by the New York Knicks. Brandon Roy heads to Atlanta with the 8th overall pick. Ronnie Brewer to Seattle. And J.J. Redick to the Indiana Pacers. Randy Foye went to Dallas and Rudy Gay. So they took 2 guys right here back to back. Pretty solid. They got... I mean, Tyrese Thomas isn't the greatest pick. I mean, you could have had Brandon Roy, right? But Randy Foye, Rudy Gay, that's a good pairing. As Minnesota had a bunch of picks. Cephalosha goes to the Bullets to play with Derrick Rose. Paul Millsap heads to Utah, where he was originally drafted, right? Was it Utah or was it Atlanta that he was originally drafted to? Oh man, I can't remember now. Gosh, I know before he came to Denver, he was in Atlanta. But didn't he play in Utah? Or am I crazy? Yeah, he was drafted by Utah. Okay, I was right on that. Then he went to Atlanta, and then that's when he came to Denver. Anyways, got on a little tangent there. Jordan Farmer heads to Portland, and Solomon Jones heads to the Lakers. Any good second-round picks here? J.J. Barea to Utah. That's a solid one. C.J. Watson, that's a name. He goes to Chicago. Ronaldo Balkman goes to New York, which actually he played in New York. I don't know if he was drafted by New York, but I remember him being in New York. But let's head on to free agency. Let's see what free agents are available this year. Not great. I mean, the best one is Eddie Johnson, who is in Sacramento. So we'll see if he ends up leaving. But we'll go ahead and sim it here and see who went where. Eddie Johnson leaves Sacramento, and he goes to Cleveland. Interesting. Okay, Mike Dunleavy will head to Boston. Good pickup there for Boston. But, yeah, not a whole lot of movement. But, yeah. I don't know. Eddie Johnson is really just a big one. All right, so let's go ahead and select our next draft, which we won't see in this episode. We will be doing 3 seasons in each episode. So, obviously, we did 2. So we won't technically see this draft until the next episode, but let's go ahead and see which draft that will be, as it will be in the early 2000s, the 2003 NBA draft. Wow, okay. All right, that's a hell of a draft to start off episode 2 with. That's going to be fun. Yeah, this draft is going to be sick. LeBron, Melo, Bosh, Wade. Oh yeah, this is a lot of fun. I'm very, very excited for episode 2. Where will LeBron James be drafted by? Or who will he be drafted by? It's going to be interesting. I'm kind of curious. I remember you guys talking about this. Power rankings. You know what? I'll start trying to remember to show you guys the power rankings. So the Lakers and Celtics at the top here. Oh, darn it. Denver's at 8. Boo. Hopefully Denver stinks. Looks like Phoenix, the Kings, the Bulls, and the Pacers, and possibly the Cavs, but they did get a free agent. I can't remember his name right now, but could be interesting. We'll see who ends up with the number 1 pick, but let's go ahead and simulate the regular season. Magic Johnson wins another MVP. This will be his, I want to say 3rd, right? He won MVP in all 3 years, and that's, yeah. So a 3-time champion, a 3-time MVP, a 3-time finals MVP, a 6-time All-Star, 4-time first-team All-NBA. The one thing it doesn't show is like how many finals appearances these guys will have. Actually, no, it will show when they retire. Yeah, it shows when they retire, so never mind. But anyways, Magic wins MVP. Andre Bargnani wins Rookie of the Year, averaging 19, 8, and 2 with the Chicago Bulls. Byron Scott wins Sixth Man of the Year. Ralph Sampson wins DPOY, 21, 13, and 2.4 blocks per game. DeAndre Jordan is most improved with Philly, 7 points, 10 rebounds, and a block per game. And Brad Nelson and the LA Lakers break the all-time record most wins in an NBA season. They went 73-9. That is an NBA record. Wow. Okay. Magic, Isaiah, Bird, Wilkins, and Ralph on the first team. Second team got Rose once again, who's averaging, let's see, how did he do this year? 26 points per game and 7 assists, so very good. 51% from the field. Alex English, Clark Kellogg, Mark Aguirre, and Moses Malone round out all NBA second team. Got Clyde, who's in year 3, 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Got Moncrief, James Worthy, Cliff Robinson, and Jeff Rowland. All defensive first team got Moncrief, Magic, Larry Nance, Roy Henson, and Ralph Sampson. Second team, Clyde, Isaiah, Rick Mahorn, Larry Bird, and Jack Sikma. Oh, I forgot to look at the all-rookie team. Shoot. Well, that's all right. It wasn't a good rookie class anyways. Moving on to the league leaders, 28 points per game. It was the leading scorer, Dominique Wilkins. Bird was second. Bernard King was third. Rebounds per game, Moses Malone led the league in rebounds. Magic led the league in assists per game. Maurice Cheeks led the league in steals. And Roy Hinson led the league in blocks per game. Let's look at the NBA standings here. Who will have the best shot at getting LeBron James here in the 1986 NBA draft? The New York Knicks won just 13 games. Yeah, you know they want LeBron. They're just like, we're tanking. We are absolutely tanking. And then the West, the Kings only won 16 games. Remember, the Kings have Michael Beasley, and then I forget who they drafted last year. They drafted, LaMarcus Aldridge. So that would be, I mean, here's the thing, right? I mean, the Kings will get Dwayne Wade, Melo, possibly LeBron. I mean, the Kings might end up being a very, very good team. So that will be interesting. But looks like, where did Chicago go? Or where did Derrick Rose go? To the Bullets? They made the playoffs, so they won't have a shot at LeBron. Okay. Will be very interesting, but let's go ahead and go through round 1 here. The Warriors, Bullets, Cavs, Suns, Blazers, Pistons, Bulls, Clippers have all been eliminated. So, in round 1, we got the Lakers. We know who's on the Lakers. Obviously, a very, very good team. Kareem's down to an 88 overall, though. Dallas with Brad Davis, Rolando Blackman, Mark Aguirre, Jay Vincent, and Brook Lopez is now the starting center in Dallas. And then on the other side, we got the Utah Jazz with Adrian Dantley and Mark Eaton versus the 6-seeded Denver Nuggets, who drafted Kyle Lowry in the 1985 NBA draft. He's a rookie, averaged 8 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Got Alex English, obviously, Kiki Vandeweghe, Dan Issel, Danny Shays, got George Johnson, Brandon Rush, Jared Bayless, J.J. Hickson. Okay, that's the squad in Denver. Obviously, we know who's on Boston. Mario Chalmers now the starting point guard, though. And then for the Milwaukee Bucks, got Moncrief, Marcus Johnson, Bob Lanier, DJ Augustine on that team. And then we have Philly and New Jersey, the 7-seeded Nets. But for the for the Sixers, Courtney Lee, Julius Erving, Bobby Jones, Moses Malone, DeAndre Jordan. And then for the Nets, they've got, they don't really, I see why they were the 7 seed. Kind of surprising. Look at JaVale McGee on that team, averaging 13-5 in the playoffs. All right, JaVale. They ended up beating the Detroit Pistons with Isaiah. Wow. All right. On to the conference finals. The Denver Nuggets get swept. The Sixers have been eliminated. Dallas gets also swept. And the Celtics get eliminated. Wow. Okay, so big upsets in the East. We got the 1 and 2 seeds in the West. And then we got Milwaukee versus the New Jersey Nets in the Eastern Conference Finals. Game 1 goes to LA and Milwaukee. Game 2 goes to Utah and New Jersey. So both series tied at 1. LA takes a 2-1 series lead. The Nets also take a 2-1 series lead. The Lakers and Nets both take a 3-1 series lead. And Utah wins Game 5. Milwaukee also wins Game 5. On to Game 6. The Milwaukee Bucks have been eliminated. And the New Jersey Nets, as a 7 seed, are on to the NBA Finals. And the Lakers beat the Jazz in 6. They are on to the NBA Finals for a second straight season. The Lakers trying to win back-to-back NBA titles. Here are the starting lineups. This is a mismatch. This is definitely a mismatch. Michael Cooper would be like the 3rd best player on the Nets. He is like the 4th or 5th best player on the Lakers. It's just, this is not a fair matchup. On to Game 1. The Lakers with home court advantage. A 15-point lead after 1. The Nets trying to come back here, though. But remember, the Lakers are a very good third quarter team, as they were in the finals last year. They win at 125-93. Magic with 34, 13, and 8 in the win. And we will head on to game number 2. This might be a sweep. The Nets with an early lead, but the Lakers lead it after 1 by 1 point. Now the Nets lead it at the half by 1, but the Lakers are going to win Game 2. They win at 113-102. Magic with 32, 6, and 12 in the win. Otis Birdsong with 26. And on to Game 3 in New Jersey. After 1, the Lakers with a 6-point lead. At the half, they'll only have a 2-point lead. But another big third quarter by the Lakers. Although the Nets have come back, it's just a 3-point game. Now a 5-point game with a minute to go. And the Lakers are going to pull away. Yeah, this one's over. The LA Lakers will take a 3-0 series lead. They win at 125-120. Magic with the triple-double, 24, 13, and 12. Byron Scott with 26. Otis Birdsong had 32. But a tough loss there for New Jersey. And they are down 0-3 to the defending champions. The Lakers up by 11 after 1. And at the half, they're up by 20. Yeah, that will do it. The LA Lakers are NBA champions. Once again, they win at 116-104. Magic, another triple-double, 33, 12, and 11. Kareem with 27 and 9. Birdsong with 22, and that will do it. The LA Lakers are back-to-back NBA champions. Magic Johnson wins his 4th Finals MVP. 31 points per game, 11 rebounds, 10.7 assists, averaged a triple-double, shooting 58% from the field. He was dominant, as Otis Birdsong had the second most points in the series with 102. But there you go. That's the video. That's episode 1. Oh my gosh, I left the damn wheel up. Okay, well, I'm just gonna throw that all in there, and I'll leave a comment or something, or edit together. I thought I closed the wheel out. I'm an idiot. That's gonna happen. That's probably gonna happen. What I might do, I don't know if you guys would be able to see it though, is let me know in the comments below what I should do with the wheel, because I could make it smaller just in case I forget to close it, and I could just put it in like the bottom right, and then if I don't close it, I mean, it's not a big deal. You guys, won't miss the whole thing. So let me know in the comments below. I might actually just do that, and then hopefully let me know in the comments if you guys can see that and if it looks good. If that's the case, I'll go ahead and do that. So I apologize, I left that up. Yeah, I mean, you guys could have saw some on the screen, and I could even make it a little bit bigger. And then, like I said, if I do on accident leave it up, it's not the biggest deal in the world, right? So yeah, I'll just do that. I'll try and maybe make it a little bit smaller. I'll kind of cut it off a little bit, just to make it slightly smaller. But that way you guys can kind of see it. So I don't know. I'll try and do that. Let me know in the comments below. I apologize. I forgot to close it out. So let's do that. That way, if I do ever forget, you guys won't have the whole damn screen covered, because I'm a moron. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed, though. We will see the 2003 NBA draft. You know why? Is I got so excited that it was the 2003 draft that I just forgot to get rid of it. I even forgot to hit remove the 2003 draft. I'm a moron. Anyways, I apologize. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That like button if you did. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And go Nuggets. Let's have some fun tonight.